Hi there, it's Timmy Joe. We're back, and in light of yesterday's video featuring the farewell to the Xenos case, the custom Ryzen build, we have to replace it with something. And thankfully, well, I wouldn't say a sponsor, but a company that I'm affiliated with a little bit, named Vivo, contacted me asking me if I wanted another case to review. And I sure as shootin' said, sure. They even sent me probably one of the cooler power supplies that have ever been sent. And I was going to use this for another build, but when the case arrived, I actually liked it so much. I thought, it's a little bit different. It's white. Let's make this my main computer. And the other thing I was going to do with later, we'll deal with that when it happens. And then we painted the old TJ 1070 edition here white in light of this new build. So cue an intro, and I'm going to show you the new case, the new power supply, and a little bit of customization I put into this new build. And, it's not a whole whack of new hardware. It's stuff you've all already seen, but, I film these things on the internet. I make videos about computers on the internet, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So cue an intro, and we're going to talk all about it. Okay, so let's start it off with the power supply. Vivo, not known too well in the case industry, but I'd say they do a pretty damn good job. They make a lot of custom mounting, and they do have 12 cases in their repertoire. But they make one power supply and ask them to send it along, thinking maybe it would just be kind of like an everyday not off the shelf power supply, but no, it comes in a velvet bag. It comes in its own case like it's a bottle of rum or something. We're not just leaving it like this because it doesn't match our build. I went ahead and I flipped one of these panels around and painted it white. So we've got the Vivo 24k on there, and using the ghetto letters, we've customized this just a tad to make it fit the build. So looks like that'll work out. It's actually a really, really nice power supply. It's 650 watt. It's 80 plus gold rated. It's fully modular. So and it's not very expensive. So check it out on Amazon. All the links to the stuff we're doing is below. So and then all the cables, they come in their own little 24k bag too, so that's pretty cool. And then that's where it ends for what Vivo sent me aside from the case, but just another little bit of customization I did. Wha-bam! This is the FSP, another friendly case supplier that I'm affiliated with a little bit. They have a really good cooler here, and I've been missing it ever since I had the Xenos case because, of course, it would not fit. It's already painted black, and the theme is going to kind of be black, white, blue, and maybe another color. I'm not sure yet. Once we get the RGB lights going, we'll see. But I just wanted to paint the top white there because I was worried there'd be some sort of heat transfer issue when it already works very, very well. And then, of course, just showing you what we got in there. I have got 32 gigabytes of screws falling. And of ballistics RAM, and it's red, and I don't think red's going to be a color in the build here, but I'm not switching my RAM out even for the 16 gigs of GIL because 32 gigabytes of RAM, guys, and I wasn't going to paint the heat spreaders on this or anything like that, so I'm not going that far with it. We've got the BPX NVMe drive there. BPX being another sponsor of the Xenos build. We're transferring that stuff over. It's a 1 terabyte SSD and 480 gig NVMe drive that's just stinking fast. And then we've got the pièce de résistance, the Vivo V06W white micro ATX case. Seeing as I already have a micro ATX board from ASRock, and I like it a lot, and I don't want to switch back to the Asus board I have, and I have a contest coming up where I'm giving that Asus board away, so you should check that out. This is the new case. It's absolutely, nothing too special, but it's bigger inside I've already put some fans in it and stuff, but it's bigger inside than the Zynos case. It has way more fan support. We have a total of 5 fans all around it, and there's fans on the top. There's a dust filter. We'll go over all the features once we're done, but you know, it's a pretty nice white case. I thought it looked pretty damn cool, and with some lights and stuff in it, it's going to look amazing. So let's go ahead and do one of those Hardware Connects builds where we do it really cool from all different angles, and it won't be anywhere near as cool as theirs. And we'll build up this Vivo case, and when we're all done, we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Wow! Here it is! It's Timmy Joe! This is the build! This is the white monstrosity, the Timmy Joe 5000. Timmy Joatron 5000? That's what I'm calling this build. This is the Vivo V06 W for white mid-tower micro ATX case. And it houses the components. We got RGB coming up. Now, I would like to get 3 more of these fans so that I can control the color of all of them. But, you know, you get the idea right now. I had to use 3 blue ones. There is 2 vents in, 2 vents out, a vent out the back. Really cool feature about this. I know it seems like the graphics card is smushed in there, and maybe any others would be, but because I've got the accelerometer on there, it's actually exhausting its air into the power supply fan, blowing it out the back. So an added like 2 or 3 degrees less temperature on the GPU at load, which is even more of a state, like with the door closed. That's awesome. Now, I'm not sure about keeping this cooler, but, you know, it's the Timmy Joe case, and I'll have it if I want to. But we've got an FSP 6 heat pipe cooler on there that I painted white. We painted the power side of the power supply white. We put some industrial sticker letters on there that look terrible. But in the end, I think this turned out to be something I did. Not something another case manufacturer did. Not something, you know, not some, you know, Ryzen branded thing. This is the Timmy Joe branded computer case, and if it's ugly, I don't care. I like it. It's pretty fun. So it's, you know, it's nothing new for components. It's the 1700, 32 gigs of RAM, an NVMe drive. I got a, you know, an SSD in the back there, and a 4 terabyte drive down the bottom for my video storage that gets backed up nightly to a server. You know, it's got 1070 in it. It's going to play games like a madman. It seems to overclock stably, you know, better than the Xenos case did, but I still have some testing to do. I'd still like to actually change the fan profiles and stuff like that. But as for the completed build, I think this turned out pretty nice. and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm at Watch Timmy Joe on Instagram and Twitter. I want to thank Vivo for sponsoring this build. Their case is pretty nice. I gotta say, they make pretty damn nice cases. They're available on Amazon. There is links in the comments below, and they are budget cases. Like, this costs like $40 American or $35 American, something like that. And it's a very nice case with some well thought out features. It's got included thumb screws, USB 3. You know, everything comes apart. It's got dust filters. You know, it's got you could put the power supply so that it pulls air in from the bottom rather than, you know, with a little dust filter rather than inside the case. So there's all kinds of options with it, and it's very cheap, and they have a whole range of other cases. I've reviewed another one on the channel. It will pop up at the end. You can click that. The bigger brother to this, I'd say, that has full water cooling support. But I think I'm going to try and put a water cooling radiator in this eventually. But you know, it is kind of getting tight in there, but it's a little less tight with the cable management for sure than my last case. I want to thank Vivo, and I do thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope that you'll check me out in the next video. I got a contest too where you could win a Ryzen system, board, RAM, CPU, or Amazon gift card, so check out that video at the end of this video. And you know what? I just thank you guys very much for watching every day. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. I got thousands of people watching me, and I really do want to thank everyone, you know, for watching every day. It's just amazing. I will see you guys in the next video.